Welcome to day number 6. We've titled this one, Urge. How you doing? We have an urge worksheet that talks about some questions related to urge for you to go ahead and self-reflect and fill out. When we think about the bladder, there is a lot of things going on. And the most involved with this is our brain. This is our cute little brain. Although it looks like a fish to me. So our brain is processing all of the signals from all of the parts of our body all the time. So our brain is doing a lot of work. And so, what our organ's job is to check in with our brain to say, hey, I'm this full. Hey, we're close to a toilet. Hey, we're not close to a toilet. Hey, we need to do this thing. And so, our bladder and our brain are working together all day having a game of telephone. And so they are playing of, hey, I'm this full. And the brain goes, okay, you're not full enough. And the bladder goes, okay. And then the bladder says, I have this much in me now. And the brain goes, still not enough. You can hold more. And then they keep going back and forth like this until the bladder says, I'm so full, I have to go potty. And the brain goes, okay, let's go get over a toilet. We'll get undressed and we will go. And the bladder goes, okay, can I relax now? And the brain says, yeah, let me turn off the pelvic floor. And the bladder says, okay, I'm going to squeeze. And the pelvic floor relaxes and we pee. And it's this whole process. And they're called the micturition loops, Bradley's loops of micturition and the micturition reflex. And it is not, it is a complicated process. So when we get urge incontinence or urgency or frequency, it's usually because that game of telephone has been messed up. And the person who usually messes it up is actually the bladder, because the bladder decides, hey, I'm going to control the system. I'm going to do all the things. And we have to remind ourselves that our brain is the one that's in charge. Our brain is the parent of all the organs, and our brain is the one who helps us to reschedule and postpone things like voiding when we don't have to go void to the bathroom. So we want to make sure, again, that we're on a good bladder schedule of going to the bathroom every 2 to 4 hours. We want to count how much pee is coming out. So is it 8 seconds of more or pee that are coming out? And we want to go ahead and see, are we pushing to pee, or are we just letting our pee gently flow out and come out in a nice way? So you're going to go ahead and pay attention to those things. And so you're going to pay attention to the type of urge you have, how much pee comes out when you go. And I'm also going to throw in this bladder log into this section as well, so that you can see how you are doing with your urge and how much pee is coming out. All right.